Modern Warfare 3's campaign has to be the shittiest, the worst, and the most underdeveloped campaign in Call of Duty history. It has to be. Black Ops 4's campaign is better than Modern Warfare 3's campaign. And Black Ops 4 doesn't even have a fucking campaign. That should tell you something. This campaign, alright, it was made out of necessity for a campaign. Everybody knows it. Everybody can see it. We can smell it. We can taste it. Alright? And I know there's going to be a bunch of people who comment on my video defending this bullshit. That's fine. You go ahead and you come and defend this shit. I dare you. I fucking attest to it. You can come ahead and defend it all you want. But you know what you can't defend? You can't defend your broken ass back because you're boneless motherfuckers who defend this. This game is straight up trash. This campaign is trash. Now what they do is the first mission, it basically catfishes you with a good mission. It's not terrible. It's not anything special. Nothing we've ever seen before. You come in and you rescue the prisoners. Alright? You rescue this prisoner and oh shit, guess who it is? It's Makarov, alright? Except he looks nothing like Makarov. He doesn't sound anything like Makarov, and he's not as menacing or cool as Makarov. It's like a rip-off Dollar Tree Walmart edition of Makarov. Whatever. Alright. That is what it is. We can't really do anything about it. You go play the other missions, and most of the missions that you're going to come across are so boring and so bland that it makes it think like the first mission makes it seem like it is the best mission in the game, which it probably is. Because at least in here, you have a somewhat of a story, I guess. And you have some narration, but all the other missions are so damn bland. They got the motherfucking Warzone mechanics in the campaign. Somehow. I don't know how they snuck this in here, but they did. Alright? And they're not getting away with it. Because even IGN, the ultimate ball lickers of video game franchise history, are giving this game a 4 out of 10 on the campaign aspect. Which is bizarre because IGN is known to give games way higher ratings than they actually should be. And for them to give this a 4 out of 10 is mind-blowing. It's not even a 4 out of 10. I think it's a 2 out of 10. It really is a 2 out of 10. And the only one mission that everybody was looking forward to on this was the No Russian. We heard that they're bringing back No Russian. Oh, okay, that's a great idea. Let's check it out. And nothing. Absolutely a failure, an utter embarrassment of what the No Russian originally was. This time around, you're put on a plane and someone says, "You look like a terrorist," and then the plane goes boom. That's it. That's all that happens. You don't get to do anything. You don't get to control your character, barely. Barely at all. And the mission is less than 4 minutes long for the No Russian. Now, the original No Russian, you walk out of elevator, you start shooting a bunch of fucking civilians, and you got to go about doing that. Of course, that's a morbid and cruel thing, but it was so dark and so twisted. It shows you the true dark sides of war, okay? This time around, they're too scared to do that. So all they do is basically give you a cinematic with about 20 seconds, I would say, of actual gameplay, where they say, go defuse the bomb. And you go to defuse it, and of course you have no fucking chance of doing it. You just get blown up. That's it. That's the only gameplay there is. You know what? And if I'm being honest, I actually applaud them for at least not being too scared to do a No Russian mission. At least they put it in there. I applaud them for at least putting it in there. But it's a failure, and it didn't live up to the hype at all. And it does not compare to the original, at least even a little bit. Here's the thing. Call of Duty's gone soft. The developers have gotten lazy. Activision has gotten greedy. That is pretty much what happened. And, you know, people will say, oh, don't blame the developers. Well, no, because you know what? People that are developers, they have leads in the campaign, and they get control over what happens, and they gave us this nonsense. This game is nonsense. Actual nonsense. Most of the missions in this game are free range, shoot enemies, move on. That's all it is. No storyline, no nothing. And not only that, but they bring in countless characters from the past games. I don't even think we have a new character in this campaign. Remind me if we do. I don't think we do. You bring in countless characters from the past that were either dead or enemies, and now they're on your team. What the hell? Like, what? How does that make any sense? That makes no damn sense at all. Like, I do not understand How the fuck they get away with this? You're a $1 billion company and you give us this nonsense. You have that one character, what is his name? Graves or whatever the fuck his name is. And basically he died in the last game. And you know what? He's back. He didn't die. I didn't die. Okay. You got a different bitch. She comes in. She's dead. I didn't die. Okay. You guys really can't make a campaign anymore, huh? Is that impossible for you? Is that hard for you? Honestly, if you would ask me which one do I care about more, the gameplay or the story, I would say the story. I really do care about a story more than the gameplay in video games. And one game I can point at to show you this is The Walking Dead Telltale. You know what I mean? The Walking Dead Telltale games were so strong in their story department. And of course, they were lacking in their gameplay department. But the story was so strong, you didn't even care if the gameplay was good because you wanted to learn about it and know about it. And in this game, Call of Duty, the gameplay has to be at the forefront and the story has to be secondary. But neither is. You don't even have... The gameplay is just multiplayer, basically. It's what it is. It's Warzone. And the story is just non-existent. It's just all over the place. It's actually... It flabbergasts me how they wrote this. Like, who the hell wrote this? In terms of ratings, Modern Warfare 3's campaign is the worst rated campaign in all of Call of Duty. That's saying something because Vanguard, World War II was there, and they didn't even get that bad of ratings. But this time around, I don't know what happened. I don't know who did it, who to blame. They dropped the damn ball really bad.